frolfing courses were starting to decline.
The new cool thing was Pokemon cards, not frisbee golfing anymore. Habitat alterations started to put Pokemon stadiums in place of frolfing courses.
In addition, they started persecuting the discs to make room for new Pokemon stadiums.
The disc that was once loved by all frolfers began to disappear. This is called extirpation.
The disc was also affected by the tragedy of the comets, because everyone was doing it.
As numbers went down, they became threatened, and shortly after that, they became endangered. They would eventually end up on the red list, which is a list of endangered species. When a species becomes endangered, it means that their numbers significantly dropped. Extinct means there are none left on the planet.
People began to see the aesthetic value and the beauty of the discs. People began to see the intrinsic values, or the value that the discs could do to the ecosystem.
Innova began producing more discs, which gave them more numbers, therefore, more population growth.
Hetty Braz tried to save the discs and bring them back into their natural habitat, or reintroduce them.
It did not help that the new intentional invasive species from the UK came discraft. An invasive species is an organism not native to the area. It was intentional because when the English came over, they also brought with them discraft.
The Innova disc was a keystone species in the environment because it showed if the rest of the species were doing well. Innova is also an indicator species because if they're doing well, all of the disc companies are doing well.
Some limiting factors are the amount of frisbee golf courses in the immediate area. Intra-specific competition is relevant here because the discs are now competing for survival.
When the discs are thrown into the ponds and can't be retrieved, it's known as unintentional mortality.
Frolfing discs live in a mutualistic, symbiotic relationship with the humans because the humans get a fun time frolfing and discs can migrate.
Certain bacterium feed on the harder plastics, which is known as parasitism, between the frolfing discs and the bacterium.
Commensalism is shared between the discs and seeds of plants that need to be spread. The seeds hook onto the bottom of the disc and fall off during mid-flight. This does not affect the disc's flight at all.
Frolfers that stayed loyal to this sport stayed at the course and traded their discs, which is also called wildlife trade.
The natural habitat of these discs is the temperate deciduous forests. Forests are mainly temperate deciduous forests for the natural habitat of the frisbee golfing disc. Damn it.
The frolfers that stayed loyal to this sport were trading discs.